Hello, guys. We'll just wait for a few minutes till we get more audience, and we're just going to start there. Thank you.
No, I don't say, Mom. I just asking you.
Aranza, can you please make sure that the link is sent now again for people to remind them that they can join us now? All right, I think we're just going to start now for time's sake. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We're going to start today with our business transformation team's updates. Then we're going to go with the client management team and then consumer ordering. Divya, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Helen. Let me share my screen.
Are you guys able to see my screen?
Yes, it's all good. Thank you.
Okay. So good evening, everyone. I'm Divya, taking care of Bob CRM and BTT product. So We had done a lot of enhancements and features in the past 1 month. So I'll explain you shortly on all those features that we have developed so far, and we have pushed live from Box CRM and data and automation. The first feature I'm going to explain about is social media posting. So with this feature, agents will be able to post all the campaigns or discounts in the takeaway social media site. So in order to navigate to that feature, we have to go to Bob CRM. We have to search for the takeaway. Under features, you will see the social media posting. So this feature is mainly to schedule the post campaigns for takeaway social media. Agents can create, edit, and post social media campaigns, and they can also view the previous campaigns in Bob CRM. With this, you can schedule posts daily, weekly, or once in a week, and we can appropriately select the social media channels. In this one, very recently, we had brought in Facebook linking via Bob CRM. Earlier, we used to do Facebook linking using My Takeaway app, but going forward, we can do that also from Bob CRM, where the agents can click on the Facebook linking, where they can feed in the Facebook user credentials of the takeaway owner, and they can proceed with the Facebook posting. The main benefit of this feature is to establish the takeaway as a brand and bring in more visibility for that particular takeaway in the social media channel. And also we can direct people to takeaway website and get them to order online. In this way, we can increase the number of orders that we are getting for that particular takeaway. And also we can promote takeaways and get higher conversion rates. And this is the screen where you can add a new post and you can manage campaign here. You can also give in the discount details and whatever the saved campaign images we can pull in, and we can create a post for Facebook integration or Google integration here. And you can schedule the post daily or once in a week and so on, where you can schedule the from and to date and also the timings of the post. If suppose the Facebook post is not integrated, you can click on the Facebook integration link, where it will take you to the social media channel, Facebook channel of that particular takeaway, and where you can give in the credentials and you can link the Facebook to that particular takeaway. The next feature I'm going to explain about is a search order and status page. Yeah. I could hear some other noise. Can you guys please mute yourself? Okay, thank you. And to navigate to this page, you can go to Bob CRM, Extras, Status, and View Order. You can also go to the Search Order page to navigate to the screen. So in this one, we had made the UI revamp and we have enhanced the look of the receipt for better user experience. And also we have moved the action buttons to top so that it will be user-friendly and it will be easy for them to perform actions. And the main thing that we have done along with these UI enhancement is that we are consuming the API and displaying all the information by consuming that API in the receipts. I have my team, Paul, Sai, and Anand with me. So going forward, they will take it forward from here. Paul, can you please take it forward from here?
Thanks, Divya. And the next feature is we have introduced a new cron and to copy the large menus. Actually, we are facing issues in copying the menus. We have sometimes the items are missing or the items are missing. So in order to avoid this issue, we are now copying the menus via a cron. So once the cron copies, it will actually send an email notification to the agents. And this is the same, already the same navigation only. Bob CRM TA features when you input the copy menu. And currently, we are also optimizing this feature, so it will also be enhanced. There will also be enhanced versions coming soon. So now we can move on to the next feature, which is multiple file upload. Currently, we have an option to upload only one file at a time, and this is actually taking a lot of time for the agents to upload files. So sometimes they have up to 40 photos or 40 videos, and we have to update it one by one. Now we have given them option to upload up to 10 photos or videos combined at a single time, and but the combined size of the 10 files should be at least like below 100 MB. So now next. Next, we have also brought in an export option in the campaign manager analytics page. And what is earlier we can only select for a particular week or a particular month only. Now we have given them an option to at least choose for a particular 4 weeks or a particular 3 months. So, and once you click on submit, we'll pull up the data in the page. And now we have brought in an export option. Once you click on it, a CSV file will be downloaded. I'm using this. And the agents can generate reports, and so this is actually to make the report generation process quickly, not so to see the stats for the last 3 months or last 4 weeks or 5 weeks. So these are enhancements from the Bob CRM side, and now Sai will take over from there. Yeah, actually there are upcoming feature lists, and Divya will explain.
Thank you, Paul. So in the upcoming feature list, we have social media posting 3.0, in which we will be working on the Instagram posting. And we are also currently working on partial refund, where agents will be able to perform partial refund from Bob CRM end. And menu enhancement and bug fixes, we are going to work on the menu auto problem finder on submit of each menu. And also we have collected various feedback from menu team, and we are going to work on the fixes for those. The next feature that we are going to pick up is Zoho Blueprint integration, which predominantly streamline the sales process along with the onboarding that we have in Bob CRM. And we are going to work on PDQ auto activation. Earlier we are doing it manually, but going forward we are going to have a screen in Bob CRM where we would be enabled to activate the PDQ device. That's it. And from Bob CRM web and app, Sai will take it forward. Over to you, Sai.
Thank you. Hi all. Here this is a Google Analytics email. Currently, the SEO teams are using Sheets to track and every the analytics email address. Now we have provided an option in MS itself, so we can track the details in clear, and we can prevent data loss. And we have created a new option called service charge type. It's used to define where the service charge should go, either to the admin or to the client. And also we have removed the old config successfully, and the new config will have a better UI with increased performance in it. I'll tell you about the upcoming list from my end. We are planning on removing old ticket list and my tickets as well. And also we are working on config grouping, which will be live soon. Then Deliveroo and Just Eats configuration and third-party integrations. We are going to, these are the upcoming features we are planning. Thank you.
Thank you, Sai. Anand will be explaining about the automation and data related features and enhancement. Over to you, Anand.
Thanks, Divya. Let me share my screen now.
Sure, I'll stop sharing.
Good evening, all. Let me take you all through some of the recent updates from the automation and data team. To start with, the first one is the best performing takeaways. We call it as top takeaways. This feature we have recently released, and this would help our field sales agents in the UK region in a way to easily find which takeaway is best performing within the select postcode. Let's say, for example, any given postcode, like the UK sales field agent will be able to easily find out like what are all the takeaways, like the top 20 takeaways that is busy. Basically, in a way, this would help them to channelize their efforts to reach out to these best performing takeaways and then like offer our solutions better. From a benefit standpoint, this dashboard will help the agents to get a quick glimpse of the busy takeaways, projected orders tentatively, and the review average that the takeaway has received, the review trend, and whether the takeaway is our customer or not, food up customer or not, and with what and all competitors this particular takeaway is associated with. So all this set of information comes handy for the UK sales agent. Moving on with the next update is the key takeaway metrics. We have recently done this comparative competitors comparison analysis. This would help our ops agents in a way to track all the takeaway metrics such as the opening hours, closed hour, the delivery time, and then the accepted orders, their menus, their reviews mainly. So so many metrics are there with respect to the takeaway, and like with these metrics, like how this particular takeaway ranks with the other competitors such as the Uber Eats, Deliveroo, Just Eats. So in a way, this would help them to take better decisions, informed decisions, and be able to conclude like what sort of discounts and offers to be given for the takeaway when they liaise with the customers. All right, let me move on with the next update. As we all know that like we have recently gone live with the social media posting. So automation and data team played a pivotal role in terms of completing the API for this enabling API, so that whenever any image is getting published, this would automatically the API would consume it and then like push it to the live Facebook site. And also we have the automation team has done the UTM tracker in a way to track how many orders have been placed via this by way of clicking on the offer link from the Facebook page. So our UTM tracker will track that, and this would measure the performance of the orders made via this social media channels. Let me move on to some of the items lined up next. Like so, in the upcoming releases, like from the automation data team, like we're working on billing automation 2.0. This would additionally include all the outstanding payment like that the non-VIP and non-ETP clients like that is overdue. So we are trying to extend the timeline for them so that they would get more grace period, and we would in a way automate trigger all the IVR calls so that like we kind of receive the dues from these customers. We're also working on onboarding 2.2 automation, wherein like the manual effort performed by the menu team, the updates that has to go on with the config and the website team, the mobile app team, all these set of activities perform the agents like now that like completely this all will get automated. So we're in the process of completing it. Like so far we have completed menu automation, menu scraping work. So we are now working on the config part. We are also parallelly working on deputy and social media posting for the Instagram. So API work is going on for that. Like we are working on the POC part for the Instagram. Deputy integration, like in terms of the staff scheduling and timesheet management for the clients, like performed by the clients. Like so, we are working on this tool. The integration is on the way, basically. So that's it from my side. Like we'll catch you up all in the next updates. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, guys. Really appreciate the new presenters. Now we're gonna go to client management with Gopi. Over to you, Gopi.
Thank you, Anand. Good evening, all. Let me share my screen. Hope everyone can view my screen.
Yes, it's visible. Thanks.
Okay, so I'm just going to give some updates on the recent releases from client management. It's nothing but your EPOS Fusion React Native and my takeaway kind of thing. Okay, first main feature is service charge enhancement, and where an option to credit Datman account directly. So as you all are aware, we have an option in our system to configure service charge, say 40 pence or 50 pence. So that will be collected from the consumer, and in turn it goes to the client as a total order value, and then Datman collects the service charge or transaction fee from client. Okay, so now what we have done is we have included one more toggle as part of that, which will decide whether the service charge needs to be to the client or to the Datman. So if Datman is selected, then the service charge will directly get credited to Datman instead of crediting to the client. Okay, so this is the latest change we have done. So basically this is a split payment which has been done as part of Datman card order thing, and this is applicable for all online card payments except your Google ordering and offline orders. And once this is done, as a consumer anyway, Jay will be updating on the consumer part, but on the client portal, there won't be any evidence on the service charge as part of the receipt, because as a client, so I'll be talking only about the order value,
excluding the service charge details. Since the amount has been directly credited to Datman, so we will not have any track record of that in receipt and also as part of our stats. So both will talk only about the order value, which includes all other components except service charge. So going to the next feature is nothing but phone number masking. So as a first phase 1 release, so we have done this feature as part of customer database module. So where in our application, we cannot see the actual phone number of the consumer. So in turn, so we will be showing a proxy number with the PIN code. So as a client, I can call the consumers using my My Takeaway app through mobile device directly without any manual input of PIN numbers. And if you are calling it through EPOS, obviously if it's a manual call, then it will project the proxy number along with the PIN. So client can use that information and get connected to the consumer. So the main benefit of this feature is to avoid any data leakage related to confidential details, because in the recent days, we heard that our consumer data are getting misused. Okay, so to avoid that, we have just implemented this feature. So as part of phase 2 and phase 3, we will be implementing this feature in across all the modules like order receipt and also in part of SMS campaign and other things. So as a first step, this has been implemented only on the phone customer database module. So in the next part, I think MS automation team has already explained about the Facebook integration, but the authentication part is now updated as part of My Takeaway or EPOS system. So as a client, I have to authenticate my Facebook integration as part of My Takeaway app. So through social media integration module. So the moment when you authenticate, it will ask for your Facebook credential, and also as a user, you can select the page on which you want this post to be projected. If suppose if the client is managing more than one Facebook page, then system will project that information, and as a user, I can select on which page I have to project those information. So then the authentication part is now part of our My Takeaway app. So client can perform this on their own using our app. And then obviously, I think posting or whatever the banners are already explained as part of MS update. So agent will be doing on behalf of the client. Maybe in future, we will incorporate even those actions as part of My Takeaway or EPOS so that client themselves can post any banners or templates to the Facebook page. And then same like Facebook, we have also updated our My Takeaway app with the Mailchimp integration part, where user will have an option to integrate with Mailchimp by logging in or registering to the Mailchimp portal. So that is also part of your features and integrations. So you can see all this email marketing and also social media integration. And finally, an update on our dev progress on Fusion React Native. As you all are aware, now we have migrated most of our clients to Fusion React Native from legacy, and so now we are working on the performance issue. Also system freeze issues has been sorted out, and we are also trying to make it 100% a better system. So team is working on that, and also now as part of the recent releases, we are targeting to complete all the check tickets and the existing and defects and bugs, so that now we can start targeting our VIP clients who can be migrated to Fusion React Native. And then a couple of in progress items. So we are just working on the chatbot response, which is part of legacy. Now we are trying to incorporate that in Fusion React Native also. So as a consumer, if I inquire about my order through chatbot, so system will, our user will get a pop-up in the system. So as a user, I can just update that order status, whether it's on the way or it will be delayed by 10 minutes or whatever. So that feature is in progress. And also we are planning to have a stats revamp. Since now we are onboarding more third parties, resellers kind of thing. So the existing stats, I think it's time to revamp so that we can have a better picture and more clear details about all the order informations. And then AppSync. So really recently we did a trial run for UK couple of clients. So slowly we are just planning to implement this for non-UK region also. And then on the Google ordering, it's just to share some happy news is we have achieved around 200K orders through Google Food Ordering. So in September month itself, we have arrested 82,000, and in October also we have got around 90,000 orders. So we are looking forward to get more orders as part of Google ordering. Okay, and couple of in progress major features as I have updated earlier. So we are just planning to have some user management feature, offline mode, and also different prices for the same items. So which will be done across product, so that as a consumer I can see prices based on the order type I'm selecting. And also we are planning to implement audit logs as part of our system, so that it will help the agents to identify whether the configuration has been done by the client directly or by our system. So that's it from my end for today. I leave it to Maga, who will be updating you on the digital board and KDS related product. Thank you.
Thank you, Gopi. I'll share my screen now. I hope my screen is visible now.
It is. Thank you.
Yes. As you guys already know, KDS is live now. Kitchen display screen is live to few clients, and we are including more clients from the upcoming. And the one feature we have included in KDS is auto login, where it will help the clients to automatically log in by skipping the login process by giving the OTP and giving the automation activation code through AMS. For this, the prerequisites will be, we have to configure it. If suppose, for example, digital board is already in the screen, and once the KDS is installed, the login process will be skipped, as already the configuration is done in digital board. If in digital board we are having the driver screen, the same screen will be taken into the KDS once you install the KDS application. And the upcoming releases in KDS will be the driver status in the driver assign view, and we'll be getting the price, that is the order price, in the dispatch screen. And one more will be, we can differentiate the orders, that is, if it is a food hub order, we'll be getting the food hub logo, and if it is a third party orders, we'll be getting the third party logos in the dispatch screen. And that's all from KDS, and I can hand over to Rayan, I think so.
No, I think that's it from client management, Maga.
Okay, thank you.
I think it's now to consumer order.
Thanks, Gopi. I'll quickly share my screen. Hi, I'm Ken, and I'll be walking you through the features in consumer ordering. So the first feature is collection order, order number, and map view. So this feature is aimed at improving the order experience. And online portals used to display only the order ID, while POS machines used to print order numbers. In order to bring this in sync, we have added order number in the order status page and order receipts for collection orders. Collection orders will now have order number displayed in addition to the order ID, matching the order number in POS and printed receipts. So consumers can walk into the takeaway and mention their order number and collect their orders easily. Additionally, map view for collection orders has been introduced. When a collection order is placed, in the order tracking page, customers will see order number and takeaway location map along with the direction button. When a customer taps on either the map or the direction button, the default map on the customer's device opens with the navigation to the takeaway, as you see here. The map view feature was built majorly to benefit in locating food trucks and food stalls in arenas or stadiums. We believe this will help the customers locate and reach the place to collect their orders with more ease. This map view is currently live for websites only and will be made available in apps in the upcoming releases. The next feature is customer apps deep linking. Earlier, we had enabled deep linking for food hub apps. In order to divert all the customer website traffic to customer apps, we have enabled deep linking in customer app as well. So tapping on a customer website link on the mobile browser will direct the customers to the app straight away with deep linking. For users who do not have the app installed and who tap on the custom website link on the mobile browser, the mobile web version will be loaded with links to download the app. This feature has been rolled out to customer apps as part of version 10.11 in both Android and iOS. The next feature is about a new payment gateway, checkout.com. Previously in the UK, we had Judo Pay as our payment gateway. Until then, we had Apple Pay and Google Pay only for the UK. Now with our new payment gateway, checkout.com, we have crossed the UK borders and now enabled new payment options, Apple Pay or Google Pay for the US and Australia region as well. This feature is available in FoodHub app version 10.12 only and currently in phased rollout strategy. As of today, the rollout is at 50% of customers in both Android and iOS. The next feature is Universal Coupons for US. This feature is aimed at increasing customer base and orders in the US. Coupons can be created in Bob CRM using the host as foodhub.com in the Choose Country dropdown. FoodHub Universal Coupons are currently being used in the UK by our agents and digital marketing team to run campaigns. On the client receipt, there will be no entry of the coupon used, and the amount discounted as coupon from the customer will be instantly credited to client from the FoodHub account. Coupons created for the US region will only be applicable for US region and cannot be used in other regions. This feature is available for FoodHub app and web only. The next feature is service charge to Datman. This was done as an enhancement to the existing consumer ordering APIs. We have a new configuration enabled for customer apps and websites where the service charge type can either be set to client or Datman via Bob CRM. If set to client, the existing flow will be considered and service charge will be added to the order value and sent to the client as usual. If set to Datman, the service charge will be sent to the Datman directly. This feature is available in customer apps and web for card arrows only. For a consumer end, there will not be any change for the end customer to see, but on the back end, the split payment will happen through the API to Datman. Apart from the main releases, we also have other updates that went in during this period. We have updated all our websites, which includes customer websites, FoodHub, marketplaces, and franchisee websites to 3.0 version. The global tips, which include a driver and restaurant tips feature, has been enabled for all regions except the UK. And for Granada, the driver tips alone has been enabled as requested. We have also worked on performance improvement of the websites, and we have seen significant uptrend in the performance of the website homepage in both desktop and mobile versions. As a way forward, we have few features lined up. We have Canada tax changes, which includes adding delivery tax on the delivery charge, which is applicable. In the Canada market, we are partnering with Simply Delivery, and we will be calculating the delivery tax for the delivery charge defined by Simply Delivery. And both delivery tax, delivery charge, along with the driver tip will be sent to the third-party delivery partner. We also have partial refund lined up, which allows the takeaway and agents to partially refund the value of missing items in the order. And we also will be working on UX enrichment based on the feedback that we received from US and Australia stakeholders. During the code freeze period, we have planned to work on stabilizing the product by working on all the tech debts left. That's all from me today. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much, Ken. Guys, thank you so much for presenting, and thanks for who joined us today to watch our updates. Please make sure that you share the link with your team members to make sure everyone's aware of the new things that's happening. And again, if you're not part of the product news channel, please join it, because the guys keep it updated with all the new things that are going to go live or went live. And if you see anything within the new things that are coming or the guys are working on and you feel you can contribute to that with requirements or any additional data, please be in contact with